So the betrayal, my first ever betrayal came from my mother.
Yeah. Hey guys! So prior to this time, a lot of people have been asking questions about Nollywood actress Bimbo Ademoye's mother. We all know that she always flaunts her dad on social media. In fact, she has this special bond with her father that kept a lot of people asking about her mom. As in, the bond she shares with her dad got so real that unlike so many people who attribute their life achievements to their mom, Bimbo has always attributed hers to her dad, to the point that she drove all the way down to her hood to present her first ever Amka award to her dad, and of course in the absence of her mom. And to make matters worse, according to Bimbo, her mom is still very much alive. So why is she always absent in the picture? So in this interview with media personality Hawa Magaji, Bimbo gives an insight into her relationship with her mother, and of course why she never shared bond with her. You better get a seat guys, because you can't afford to miss even a line in this gist. But before we dive into the main cocoa guys, you are highly welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, you're very welcome. Please, I beg you, kindly subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for latest gist and trending news as we continue to serve you with the latest. Alright? So even though Bimbo Ademoye has kept her relationship with her mom so private her whole life, like she doesn't discuss about her in any way, no birthday wishes, no surprises, no interviews, as in barely any pictures of them together on all her social media platforms, which is contrary to the kind of relationship and bond she shares with her dad. If you go to Bimbo Ademoye's social media handles, her Instagram, her Facebook, her TikTok, you can see she shares really such a beautiful bond with her father, which has left a lot of people asking questions as to why is she not flaunting her mom. She has now decided to share just an insight into what the bond with her mom looks like, and I must tell you, it's not what you all expected at all. In this interview with Hawa Magaji, Bimbo shared so many things about her personal life, how she suffered with low self-esteem while growing up because of her parents, and how she suffers anxiety attack once she's in a room with more than 10 people. She also said she grew up with a single dad and how her dad groomed her into what she is today. And on responding to the question about why she has almost no relationship with her mom, she said her first ever betrayal came from her mom. What could make a child speak so ill of her own mom in this light? This is so serious. But before you judge her for her choice of words, just calm down and watch this video guys, and please I beg you, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel as you do so.
Or even on social media, and you've spoken about growing up with a single dad.
Yeah.
So I just sort of want to know what that experience was like for you and how it was able to shape you into who you are today.
Growing up with a single dad wasn't the easiest, you know, because poor guy, there's some things he doesn't know. You know, like when you had your first monthly flow, he's just as shocked as you are. And at some point, he was very, I wouldn't say confused, but he was torn in the sense that he had to go work for his children, and at the same time he had to be there for his children. So leaving us at home, like locking us indoors from morning till night.
Lock you guys
in. Because that was the only way he could do it. So we would go to the window and hold, you know, the roofers that was raining back then, we'd just hold and then we'd look like prisoners watching everybody from outside. I remember the memory, it's crazy. So at some point he had to like give us to his sisters, you know, his biological sisters, just to help, like, you know, just let my kids be with you for this period. And it wasn't the most beautiful experience, but yeah, you know, I'm gonna be honest, there were times that I probably questioned if they were really siblings, but I mean, part of the things that I faced with them, you know, kind of shaped me to who I am today when it comes to independence. Because I remember my auntie used to wake us up in the morning like 5 a.m. to do house chores. I was like, what, 4 or 5 years old?
To do house chores?
The compound. But I'm actually really thankful to my aunties because, like I said, they kind of shaped me to the independent woman that I am today, to not trust people that much or at all. And so eventually I got back with my dad. So I got back with I started living with my dad again. It just, you know, growing up and seeing the sacrifices he would make Like his boys will call and be like, let's go clubbing. He's like, no, I have children. And let's go to this party. He's like, no, I have to stay home with my kids. She hasn't done her assignment. She has notes to copy, because I used to fall sick a lot, so I missed loads of classes. So like she has notes to fill up and whatnot. It just kind of like shaped my relationship with my dad to be stronger.
So we haven't brought it up or anything, and I've genuinely not heard it anywhere, but I want to ask, where was your mom? Did she pass?
No, my mom is alive. We just don't, my mom is very much alive. She lives like 15 to 20 minutes away from me. We just don't have a friendship, you know, and you know, it would, so I don't talk about it because I would love for people to respect that. Like, I'm a very private person. When I say
I know that. I know.
So my mom left when I was 2. So the betrayal, my first ever betrayal, came from my mother. You know, so we kind of tried to rekindle I wouldn't even say rekindle because there was no romance there. I didn't get to know her. But I tried to build a relationship with her. Right now, we have a relationship. Like, I'm doing my duties as a child. You know, paying for this, paying the rent, allowance, and whatnot. But that's about what we have. And I think I'm very okay with that. I'm okay with the no friendship, no closeness zone that we're in for my mental health and, you know, for my own sanity. I think I'm very much okay with that. But my mom is very much alive, very beautiful, dark skin, robust.
Really?
Chubby.
Where'd you get all this?
My dad is super light skin. I got my hips from my mom and my waist from my mother as well. So
girl, your waist.
Okay, this is so sad. How could her mom have left when she was just 2 years old? I mean, that's enough reason for a child not to like her mom. How could she have left when she needed her the most? This is so sad, honestly. And of course, a lot of people has taken to the comment section of the video to share their grievances and how their mom dumped them as well at a very tender age when they needed them the most as well. In fact, reacting to the post, Triple Crown Home said, your mom and mine are in the same WhatsApp group, just that mine is the admin, because she left me when I wasn't even up to 5 months old. It shocked you? This is serious. Why are mothers doing this to their children? Oluwatoyin said, I wonder how a mother can leave her child or children for a third party and move on. Omo, is go to you. As in, why so many people are killing themselves in mountains and prayer houses seeking for children? Some mothers are busy abandoning theirs to move on with their own lives. That is so sad, honestly. Mega House of Beauty said, mine came from my mother. She left me when I was 4 months and 5 days. Wow, that's so bad. Anxious Bob said, no matter what life throws at me, I will never leave my kids for any reason. They are my future and my certificate. Exactly. I wonder what could make a woman abandon her own children. Even if you must divorce, please kindly fight for the custody of your child and try as much as possible not to have any reason to be denied the custody of your children. This is serious, honestly. Now, Bimbo is such a huge name in the industry, and her dad, of course, is reaping from the fruits of his labor. So you all asking about Bimbo Ademoye's mom, you have heard what actually transpired between her and her mom and why she adores her dad so much. As sad as it sounds, this is why every woman has to endeavor to be a part of their child's life regardless. Alright guys, if you have watched up to this point, thank you so much. Please, I beg you, kindly subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for latest gist and trending news as you enjoy the rest of your day. Stay beautiful and have a nice day. Thank you.